私は処女だ。処女なのにバイタだ。I found love. さあ、今日のスケジュールを読み上げてちょうだい。
Antiporno, Antiporno in Japanese, directed and written by Sion Sono in 2016, is a radical, visually bold deconstruction of the Roman porno format. It was part of Nikatsu's reboot of its Roman porno series and stands as the fourth entry in that project. Visual and stylistic approach. The film is strikingly surreal and saturated with bold primary colors, using a hyper-stylized cinematic palette to disrupt expectations. Psychocinematography. It oscillates between two narrative spaces, the gilded, controlled world of a conceptual artist and the raw, abrasive set of a porn shoot. This overlap creates a disturbing psychological layering. Positive takes. On Rotten Tomatoes, it holds an 87% approval from critics, with praise for its ambition in challenging gender roles and deconstructing cinematic voyeurism. Mubi's Nathaniel Hood describes it as chaotic, disturbing, grotesque, fulfilling its title's promise by daring the audience to enjoy its provocative content at the expense of its characters. Peterson Reviews, 2025, praises it as an audacious, stylish rebuke, reflecting its intense critique of female sexual expression under patriarchy. Peterson Reviews. Peter Bradshaw in The Guardian called it shallow and frantic, albeit acknowledging its energy and surreal satire of sex, repression, and identity. Some critics argue the film lacks subtlety. Slant Magazine contends Sono is allergic to subtlety, demanding viewers notice the film's critique. A number of viewers have pointed out that Antiporno isn't just another erotic drama. It's a self-aware dissection of the very genre it inhabits. On Letterboxd, one reviewer praised its meta-cinematic spin, saying that Sono takes the Roman porno and turns it inside out, directly confronting male-dictated standards of freedom and sexuality. They argued that the film isn't content to simply criticize exploitation. It actively weaponizes the conventions of softcore cinema, using its expected nudity, fetishized imagery, and power play scenes as tools to make the audience complicit before forcing them to reflect on their own gaze. Another reviewer described the film as absurd and occasionally surreal, noting that it operates like a fever dream, one where boundaries between performance and reality blur until you can't be sure which humiliations are scripted and which are real. They point out that the sheer bonkers-ass nonsense of the film seems intentional. The chaotic shifts in tone, the breaking of the fourth wall, the jarring reversals of dominance, all work together to strip away the comfort of traditional storytelling. In this way, the movie becomes less about what happens and more about how it makes you feel, a discomforting, at times disorienting experience that mirrors the oppressive dynamics it's critiquing. Some viewers even see it as a challenge rather than entertainment. Its repetitive cycles of degradation and reversal, its exaggerated production design, and its deliberate rejection of subtlety seem to be Sono's way of telling the audience, if you came here for titillation, you're in the wrong theater. Others, however, find this very approach exhilarating, celebrating how it drags a male-dominated cinematic form into a loud, messy, feminist space that refuses to be polite or palatable. But for me, it was a solid 7 out of 10 movie, visually stunning with chaotic nature, making this movie a good experience.
私は処女だ.
Yes, you go get some puss, fellas. Till then. Like and also subscribe along with notification bell to not miss any updates. And also tell me what should I review next.